I could see the appeal. Done pretty good on this car, Edgar. Is this the new BTI gauge? There we go. Does this one say sleeper on it?
Yeah.
Can we see it? Hey! We know Duffy's back from World Cup.
You mean making 1,600 horsepower on a 1,000 horsepower motor is not a good idea?
As we all know, Edgar's car is still sitting. Oh yeah, we got this nice Garrett on here. Today we are going to dyno Andy's car. Yay! He's finished. So, hold on, let me show you. Aww. So, it's ready for Andy.
Send it.
So this is our first in-house turbo kit too, Edgar. You want to talk about that a little bit? Can we get a little bit of footage? We've been a little busy, so we've been doing stuff, but just not talking about it. Our fabricator is not here today. We have a new in-house fabricator, Aaron. We will introduce him at some point. But he did an amazing job. Do you want to talk about it, Edgar? So we've got custom intercooler piping, end tanks on the intercooler, down pipe here you could see with our, this is a stainless down pipe with our logo. I think maybe next time we'll tape off the inside of the sleeper. Ooh, damn, that bitch is hot.
Just a little warm.
And we also got it powder coated from Ryan at Redline. He does all of our powder coating. He also did the valve covers and the timing cover, which look amazing. Andy picked Midnight Blue. Let's see, we also have, custom catch can. That's part of the kit. All this, you can't really see now with the bumper, but Edgar had fit the bumper pretty nice. Just had to do a little bit of shaving, but as you can see, it looks really, really cool, really good. Oh yeah, we got this nice Garrett on here. It's what, 3,900. And this car is just going to be on pump gas. So what are you thinking? Around 500 maybe?
Yeah, maybe for 5.
Maybe. The nice Funk blanket there, turbo blanket. Oh, we got these new billet boost solenoid mounts. It's billet aluminum. They're pretty cool. The Zero Fab manifold. And what injectors? 1050s? Injector dynamic 1050s. But we had to upgrade the clutch as it could not hold the power, right? Yeah. But we're happy to get this. Andy should be here pretty soon. We're going to get it on the dyno, and we'll see what she does. So I'll get you some footage. This car, it's just so clean. We're really happy that Andy brought her to us. I'll tell you, it was stock, and now it's not. But it's still very, the car itself, I wasn't ever like an R33 fan, I guess, until I saw this one. And I was like, oh, okay. I could see the appeal.
heavy.
Yeah, if you don't know the status, I don't think I've updated anybody, but took out the engine, found some interesting stuff.
Good.
Yeah, see the
Yeah, you got the.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. This lobe looks a little rounded. Look at it.
It's just weird that it doesn't. You would think it would show some like galling or some sort of like. All right. Well, we're looking here at the engine. I will turn it over to Edgar, and you can kind of see what we found here so far.
So, ultimately, the failure was, we spun two bearings, cylinder 1 and 6, but after, talking with Brian Roche, because I was a little curious as to what may have caused this situation, because there's no way we just stretched 625 bolts and they just come loose. Like, we dropped the oil pan and the rod bolts were backed out half an inch. Like, I pulled them out by hand, they were like half an inch. So this engine was built probably 6-7 years ago, you said, Duffy?
Something around there, yeah. 5, 6, something
So
like that.
these are the Turbo Tough rods. Well, back in the day, they used to just tell you to assemble the rods and just use 30 weight oil on the rod bolts. As you can see, there's no sign of ARP lube. Usually you get remnants of ARP lube in the threads or behind the head or anything, and that was just non-existent. So ultimately what that was leading to was you weren't getting the right stretch on the bolt when you were just torquing them down. That 30 weight oil was not a good lubricant on the threads. Eventually they came around, and now they say use ARP lube. So that, in conjunction with what we were doing with an engine that wasn't designed to do what we were doing, ultimately led to where we're at today.
You mean making 1,600 horsepower on a 1,000 horsepower motor is not a good idea?
So Dave goes to Dave and says, "Hey, I need a head for a 1,000 horsepower street car."
Yeah.
And
I didn't listen at all.
Nope. And so Dave finds us in the pits at World Cup final. "Hey, how you doing? What's going on? What are you doing?" "Oh, just methanol, 150 shot of nitrous on top of a head that you built 6 years ago," kind of stuff. So yeah. So pulled the head off, pulled the cams. To my surprise, to the naked eye, everything actually looks okay. I do think we rounded these lobes here. I do think they're a bit rounded on the nose, but outside of that, we're not seeing a whole lot of carnage in the cylinder head at all. For what we were doing and what it was designed for, it was holding together pretty well, and even Dave was kind of surprised at what it was withstanding. He can get a better idea and look a little bit deeper into this, because that's his specialty and his work. We were unfortunately slapping cylinder 6 with the piston, so they were mating as we were running the engine, and you can see the part number on the exhaust side of the chamber. Luckily, it was just the piston getting thrown into the head and not being clamped into the head per se. But looks like the piston actually took most of the damage, because the cylinder head looks pretty good. So we'll get the head over to Dave and then let him do his final inspection and maybe make some changes for the next engine.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Got Brandon here. We're gonna do some head work. Working on the supercharger for Ryan. Made some progress. Kendrick's here getting a new ECU as his had gone bad. Working on Shem's build here. Engine is still at the machine shop, so that's still here. We got sleeper tuning before, I think, yeah, Brent came to us about 3 years ago. And it's a beautiful GTR. We have Joel here. He's got an S13 with an SR20 in it. And sorry guys, I'm short and this is the best view we're getting today. I just wanted to give you a quick update. This guy is actually really pretty clean under here. And Joel is going to be getting a new, I think he's doing link ECU wiring harness, and he's got a nice dash that's going to go in. I'll show you that at some point. We got Sharif over here. As we all know, Edgar's car is still sitting. And then we have Sharif. He's almost done. We actually have the engine built. We have to take the old engine out and put in the new built SR20. SR God over here. Probably could have looked at the camera at least a little bit while telling you all of this, but it's early. Right now we really have to just take care of our customers that are in the shop, and getting ready for World Cup really took some time out of our day, so or of our year. So now we're just working double shifts, trying to get everybody's stuff back to them in a timely manner, and yeah, we'll get there, guys. And yeah, got some other things in here. It's an IS that needs some work and an SC that needs some work. The SC is going on a link, which we're very happy about. Yeah, that's about it. Face All and the Kooky are going to be getting tuned Monday, right before Turkey Day. Let's see. I just want to see the difference in interiors. Oh yeah, because Kenrex is not. Oh yeah, this is my favorite. I don't care. But you can see it's not his is different though, babe. Look at all these beauties out here though. I think it looks a little newer.